Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching my face for the first time, my name is Daphica. I do different makeup, beauty and lifestyle videos in this channel. So yes, this is my new setup. If you have been watching my videos from a very long time, from the time I am here in YouTube, so you might know that I was trying to get a new setup for myself, but there was a lot going up and down. So finally I am here with my new setup. I hope you like the setup, the new camera, everything is new. It's like very difficult for me to film in all this because I'm not used with all this sort of camera, mic and all that sort of stuff. But I hope you like the video. If there is any suggestion that you want to give me, to let me know in the comment section down below. So without talking too much, let's get started. So going to start with prepping up my skin. So I'm going to use a rose water first. Today I'm going to use the one by Jeva. So next for moisturizer, I'm going to use the Pond's moisturizer. So the next thing is that I'm going to do my eyebrows. For eyebrows, I'm going to use this one by Miss Claire. This is a new concealer that I bought. This is by Insight 01. Concealer, if you can see, it doesn't have any sort of coverage, and it didn't do any good for me. So I'm going to go with the second layer and see if it works. So you have to layer the concealer again and again to get a good coverage, but it might lead to cracking your makeup and eye look. So it's better that you skip with this concealer, and I didn't like the concealer, so use the Biotique Compact. If you can see it, this is the compact and I am in the shade Almond. This is the shade here. So I'm going to use the beauty blender and dab this on my eyelid. Scent or any sort of perfume smell in your product, I would suggest not to go with this product. Not like this product because it has a lot of rosy flowery smell into it. Eyeshadow, I have a new palette which is by LA Colors. This is the Party 20 color eyeshadow palette, and this is the color Pigmentation. The first shade I'm going to use is this shade over here. This is the shade I'm going to use. This shade over here. This shade, which is a lighter brown shade here. I'm going to use this shade on the lid of my eyes. I'm going to go with the same first two shades, which is a brown transition shade and a darker shade for my lower lash line. Shade over here, I'll use this one on my brow bones and also on the inner corners of my eyes. So now I'm going to use a whole lot of mascara on my eyes. I'm going to use this by L'Oreal. This is the Lash Paradise. I'm going to use 2, 3, 4 layers of mascara on my eyes. So we're done with the lashes, with the mascara. So going forward to the primer, I'm going to use the Lakme Absolute Primer. This is a blur primer. I'm using the same concealer to correct some of the marks and rashes that I have. by Biotique. It is the natural makeup. So this also has a very strong smell in it. So this foundation is not a full coverage foundation, so I'm going to go with one more layer and blend it because it hasn't given me so much of a coverage. It is a very light it's a very light foundation which you can use for your daily purpose maybe, but see there is no hide of the pigmentations that I have. It's not hiding any of my pigmentations. You see, this part of my face is getting highlighted very easily. So I specifically don't have a contour and a new blush and a contour. So but I have this fresh color palette. This is by PAC, and I bought this for some other reasons because I want to do a whole lot of face painting and all that stuff. So I want to try this products and see how it works. So it has a brown shade which I can use as a contour, just a little bit on my cheeks. See, it's quite pigmented. So this product was a complete fail as a contour, but it's a very pigmented palette. I want to try the face palette by PAC. It is quite pigmented, but if you want to use it as a contour or something like that, it's a bad idea. So I'm going to fix it up with some compact, so everything can be fixed. So don't worry, we'll just fix this with a little powder. We are done with fixing it up, but I'm not going to use this palette as a blush now. So I'm going to use one lipstick for both my cheeks and my lips. I'm going to use the Blue Heaven Elegance Matte Liquid Lips. If you can see, this is in the shade 11. So now using the same lipstick on my lips. So for highlighter, I'm going to use the same eyeshadow palette I used. Shade again which I used for highlighting. We use this shade for my highlighting as well. So I'm going to leave very little dust of the excess and then blending it. Final look. I hoped you liked it.